All right. Who do we have sympathy for this week? Well, I think you know who it is based off the title. It is your boy Diddy. Yes. I don't know what's going on with Diddy. I always liked Diddy as a kid. I grew up, just being entertained by Diddy. Him and the guy that, you really were there for. They were getting along and doing their thing, and eventually you're like, okay, so did he get some shine? Did he get some love? And then these accusations come out that Diddy's in trouble and that they're raiding his crib. They raided his house. I was like, what did Diddy do? Did he even do what they're saying he did? I don't know, man. It's crazy. And I don't really know what to think of it. There's been allegations that, they wanted Diddy to switch sides, switch teams, It was pretty rare to see something like that. See what I did there? What's that? We're not talking about that Diddy. Start the video over. Okay. Who do we have sympathy for this week? Diddy, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. Not to be confused with Diddy Kong. Okay? I thought it was kind of weird. Maybe you did too. But that's not who we're talking about. Not Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is in the clear, kids. You can go back to playing Diddy Kong Racing. Puff Daddy, though. Because this bad boy for life. He is in some hot water, okay? And kind of like Vince McMahon, but on a different level. See, a lot of these guys, I guess, that have this power, they have some kind of syndrome associated with it. They say power corrupts, and I guess when you get away with like a little thing, then you try to get away with more and more and more and more to where it almost doesn't even matter. I want to say it doesn't faze them, but I don't know. I'm not powerful like that. And for good reason at this point, because I can't tell you that I wouldn't let you guys down. But this isn't about me. This is about your boy Diddy. So I grew up listening to Notorious B.I.G. And, Diddy was the manager. He was the behind-the-scenes guy who was really running things. He worked his way up from janitor to, all the way up to, CEO, Bad Boy Records. He had all these artists that he would sign, and he would own their publishing. See, The Lox, Mace, 112, Faith Evans, and so on and so on and so on. He had this artist named Cassidy who, she was a younger girl, and they ended up being in a relationship. Well, it came out that she claimed that Diddy was, sex trafficking her. I don't know how else to say it. The Vince McMahon video, he was doing the same thing, right? Did Diddy, how do you really say this? I'm not going to cut the video either. We're just going to keep running with it. Did he or did he not do these things? We don't really know because Diddy's not denying it. What we do know is that Cassie had this settlement offer, or she wanted a lump sum of money. Diddy said no, and then he immediately settled. It came to a conclusion. They came to an arrangement, a figure rumored to be $30 million, and she was going to put out this tell-all book allegedly, saying, did Diddy do these things to her? Sex romps with male prostitutes, all kinds of stuff. And, the most telling part about it is, these allegations allude to Diddy being gay. Now, I don't really care. His sexual preference is his preference, It's his business. But what's weird / interesting is, growing up all this time, this guy is with J-Lo, he's with this woman, he's with that one. At the point he's telling you, I need a girl to ride my ride, all this stuff. And now it feels kind of like a front. And I know somebody there is like, well, he's bisexual. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just weird that, I guess back then it wasn't like it is now where, it's a little more acceptable. In the black community, it's not as acceptable as it is in other communities. But, progress or whatever. It's just interesting that there are people who may or may not be gay who are doing these things because you have these rich, powerful men who are like, hey, if you want this deal, try this or do this. And when opportunity knocks, you may or may not flee from it. If Diddy called you to his mansion at 2 o'clock in the morning and said, hey, I got this song I want you to get on, and you feel like if you get there now, you're on the song, but if you wait till the morning, he may not have the song available. He gets somebody else. And part of the deal might be, hey, I know you came here at 2 o'clock in the morning. You could be with your person. You could be doing other things. You could be sleeping, but thanks for jumping on this track with me. Here's a drink. You take this drink, you black out. Next thing you know, it's like, hey, man, by the way, it's bad boy for life. No, let me stop. It's hard to say what you would do. It's easy for us on the outside to say, you know, I wouldn't do that. No way, never. But for the people who are, you know, caught up in this fame, this allure, this lifestyle, having your bills paid and have to go back to just being regular you. So, you know, I may have done this P. Diddy video already, but as more and more stuff comes out, I felt like I had to redo it. So they raided his home, and when they raid your home, you know, they pretty much have stuff on you. So this isn't as simple as, you know, the Cassie stuff. This now is, hey, there are other people involved. They got his drug mules, allegedly. You know, they arrested this guy. His plane was taken. Or not taken. They tracked his plane to some country where there isn't extradition to the United States. And they found this guy who, you know, supposedly got the pills and the marijuana and all that for Diddy. So maybe there's a part 3. I am doing part 2s of some of my videos, so stay tuned. I don't know what else to tell you. Did he do it? Did he not? You got rappers like 50 Cent, Boosie, all these guys saying, hey, he had these crazy parties, and in order to keep people from saying anything or disrespecting him, he actually recorded this stuff. Yeah, Diddy recorded this stuff. You know, some people at his parties. Let's say it was you at his party and there were some girls that you hooked up with. There's a camera somewhere recording you with this girl or girls or guys, whatever. And you can't say nothing because maybe you signed an NDA, maybe NDAs weren't thought of, but Diddy can, you know. So when they raided his house, that's maybe what they were looking for, information, anything, because there could be all kinds of guys there. You got all these rappers like Jay-Z and, you know, different people allegedly going to these parties, and who knows what they did there other than the people who were there. And this has been going on for years, 1990s, so, you know, 30-something years. So I'll leave it there without saying too much. Let me know your thoughts as more information comes out. Do you think Diddy will face jail time? As of now, he is not facing any criminal charges, but they don't raid your house unless that's going to be something they think they can get you on. Okay? So stay tuned for the next video. Other Yellow Hat Guy is out. Hey, how are you? I'm Captain Sensation. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. Enjoy my creations. Movie reviews, let's plays, they're amazing. Stay tuned for more. I'm Captain Sensation. Sympathy for Pokemon and Atari. Wait, here's more funny Mario Party. Games that are chores and some that are gnarly. Fun with Gen X, Virgin Rose, and Kari. Woo! Here we go, y'all. Been waiting to do that for a little bit. But hey, see y'all on the next one.